There's no telling what could have happened had the officers delayed their reaction when this next dumb Karen tried to pull her gun on them during a traffic stop.
I don't feel like repeating myself. And if I go through all this with you, then I have to go over it yet again with the chief. Okay. I don't feel like repeating myself.
On 5th April 2022, officers conducted a traffic stop on an unregistered vehicle. The driver identifies herself as a sovereign citizen and reaches for her concealed firearm once the officer spots it.
Hi there.
Yep.
Hey, I'm Officer Kennedy, Myrtle Creek Police. Conversations being recorded, okay?
Yes, it is.
The reason for the stop today is the unregistered tags are expired. Do you have your license on now? Is that a firearm under your jacket? Don't reach for it, just answer it. I don't know. I'm asking if it's a firearm, so if you reach for it, we have issues.
It is.
Okay, don't ever reach for it, okay? Favorite, I'd like to remove that from you.
I would rather remove it myself.
Okay, you're not going to do that. You're not going to put a firearm in your hand. Okay, so just hear me out. Stop talking. Just let me explain, okay? It's for my safety. I don't mean any harm to you.
Excuse me, but it's about my safety.
Okay, I'm not going to hurt you, nor am I putting up an intimidating
Well, I'm not
okay,
going to hurt you.
This is what I would like to do, okay? All I would like you to do is cross your fingers like this, put your hand on your head, and I'd like to just grab it and take it out. I'm not going to seize it or anything.
No, I do not want my weapon outside of my vehicle.
Where's your ID?
I do not want my weapon outside of the vehicle.
Where is your
I
ID?
am willing to put my weapon on the dash so that you can clearly
Do not
see it.
touch that gun.
Fine.
Okay.
Then it'll
I'll tell you
where
what.
it's at.
Put the paperwork on the dash for me. Put the paperwork on the dash.
Why?
Because I'm telling you to, and it's a lawful order. Put the paperwork on the dash now, and put your hands on the steering wheel and don't move them. Okay? You're being confrontational. You have a firearm. We're not going to play that game. I'm going to get your name, date of birth, and I'm going to continue my traffic stop. You understand that? That's fine. I recommend that. Well, if you're not going to plead the fifth, you're going to need to present me with an ID. Can you point to where your ID is?
No, sir. You told me to put my hands on the steering wheel.
But you told me you were going to plead the fifth, which means you're not going to talk anymore. If you're not going to talk, you can't tell me your name and your date of birth.
The suspect pleads the fifth, despite having no intention of shutting up. Seeing as how the woman is not complying with his orders, the officer calls for backup in case the situation turns ugly.
I am not uncooperative. I am simply answering you without lying.
Not at this time.
See, you guys always do that. You guys always make something up that isn't there.
What did I make up today, ma'am?
You're saying I'm being confrontational. I'm not being confrontational.
Okay, maybe let me use a different word. Argumentative.
Well, maybe argumentative, but I'd say so are you, because you're not getting everything you want exactly.
Because I gotta survive every contact, and I'm gonna get what I want when there's a firearm involved.
You know what?
It's gonna happen.
I'm sorry, but it's the police that have proved themselves to be unreliable.
Oh yeah? Have you ever met me before?
Yes, I have.
You met me. Where did you meet me?
Matter of fact, really doesn't matter.
Okay, so you haven't met me, so therefore you have no idea whether I'm reliable or not.
All I know is you're wearing a monkey suit.
A monkey suit? I believe it's a police uniform and a badge. But that's fine. I get what you're trying to do. You're mad at the badge, not at me. I'm just trying to go home every day.
I don't trust the badge.
The Karen is just insufferable. Everything is a battle with her. The fact that this woman is armed is terrifying.
Not that I don't trust you. I can't trust you because I don't know you. Okay, I stop hundreds, possibly thousands of people every year, and I have to survive each of those contacts for a duration of 25 years. Okay?
I understand that.
I know how to do that, and I know how I want people to react if they do have a firearm, and so that's what I go off of, okay?
And I was willing to compromise with you, but you're not willing to compromise. You want it your way.
What is the compromise?
I am willing to put it on the dash, or even to allow you to put it on the dash. I would
like to do that.
Willing to allow you to remove it from my vehicle.
Okay. I can work with you on that a little bit. If I'm going to put it on your dash, I'm going to unload it first.
That's fine.
Okay. Will you put your hands on your head with your fingers crossed so I can remove it from you? Thank you. I appreciate that. Any other firearms with you?
No.
Okay.
Can I put my hands down now?
Yes, ma'am. If you could keep them at least visible, that would be wonderful.
Now, can I begin going over this paperwork with me that you're going to thoroughly disagree with me on anyway?
I'm not saying I'm going to disagree with you. It may be legitimate, okay?
It is legitimate.
Okay.
A supervisor arrives on scene, and the woman begins reading out her rights as a sovereign citizen to the officers, but the chief officer calls her out on it before she can get past the first page.
As you're asking me for my driver's license, I do want you to know that the right of the citizen to travel upon public highways and to transport his property thereon by horse-drawn carriage, wagon, or automobile is not a mere privilege which may be permitted or prohibited at will, but a common right which he has under his right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Under this constitutional guarantee, one may, therefore, under normal conditions, travel at his inclination along the public highways or in public places, and while conducting himself in an orderly and decent manner, neither interfering with nor disturbing another's rights. He will be protected, not only in his person, but in his safe conduct. And I can give you where to find that if you would like.
And we don't need to. The U.S. Supreme Court has already squashed that, so...
No, the U.S. Supreme Court has not.
Yes, they have. And you do have a right to travel. You have a right to travel by your feet or your horse, but you have to have a driver's license.
She takes "I reject your reality and substitute my own" to a new level. The suspect finally provides the officer with her license and admits to not having registration, insurance, or a permit for her concealed weapon. Unsurprisingly, the license turns out to be suspended.
You can step out of the vehicle because you're being placed under arrest for carrying a concealed firearm.
You're placing me under arrest for a concealed firearm.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I ask what led you to that decision?
Okay, well, you're carrying a concealed firearm, and that's a crime in Oregon.
Ma'am, do you recall I asked you if that was a gun underneath your jacket?
And I said yes.
Okay, so by me not being able to tell whether it was a gun or not, it was not in open plain view, right? Okay, so it would have been concealed if I can't tell that it's a gun.
You could obviously see the butt of it.
If you got your sweatshirt covering that gun, it's concealed. An open carry is open carry, nothing obstructing the firearm or the holster that it's in.
So had it been on the dash or like flat on the passenger seat,
Or had it been on your side without a sweatshirt covering it, that's not concealed. But you have it under
So
clothing,
now
that's
you guys
concealed.
want to nitpick.
I'm pretty kept up to date. And again, if I'm wrong, I'll eat crow later. Okay, but this isn't the
Eating
place
crow
for it.
later is not going to help me.
Okay, well, it might. So, ma'am, go ahead and step out of the
In the
vehicle. You are under
meantime,
arrest.
you guys are taking something that you have no legal right to take.
Again, not the place for the argument.
I have not even said that I'm going to tow it yet, but we need you to step out now so we can get you in custody safely, and then we'll go from there. So please face that way. Face that way and put your hands behind your back.
Ow.
Good.
Would you
Do
please
you need
be
2 sets of
gentle?
cuffs?
I have a right shoulder injury.
Okay.
so
Chief, will you hold this
please-
arm? We'll put 2 sets of cuffs on you.
And please,
We'll do our very best. I'm only limited by these 2 cuffs. It'd be a little better if you were able to hold a little more still.
I'm sorry that I'm not standing still enough for you. I'm a little bit scared.
Check the tightness on.
The woman is finally arrested and charged with operating a vehicle with a suspended license, among other charges. Had she provided the necessary documents to begin with, the process might have been quicker. Hiding behind paperwork relating to the rights of sovereign citizens isn't going to prevent you from being arrested after you've committed a crime, and neither is pretending to know the laws, such as in this next case. On 13th August 2023, Florida police officers responded to a bar in Eustis, Florida, with reference to a battery in progress. According to dispatch, officers were informed that multiple people were fighting in the parking lot.
On the ground! No! We told you to separate! Stay on! Johnny! On your stomach, put your hands on your back! Hands on your back! Stay on! Don't touch me! Back up! Back up! Back up!
41 Houston.
Back away! Back away! Back away! She's just back away! Hey! Everyone back up now! If you don't get backed up, you're gonna be in handcuffs. handcuffs as well. Back away, everyone. Over there now.
I can't. That's her.
Go over there now.
I don't want her near me. She punched me. No, bro, they all fucking jumped us. No, they all.
Turn around. Turn around.
Can I please get my shoes and my ID? I know you're just restraining me. The guy in the head, he did nothing.
Hey, stop moving.
No, the guy right there.
Over here.
He did nothing.
Over here.
He-
Over here. Sit. Sit.
He did nothing. The guy did nothing. He got away. But I just want, all we asked for was our ID. That's it. Cortez. Where's Cortez? Cortez. That's my husband. They all jumped him. Can I please?
Stay sitting.
No, I just want to tell you.
Sit.
All we asked for was our ID and they all jumped us. No, she didn't. She's lying.
We'll get through all
Can I
that.
get my sandals, please? Yes,
Stop
thank
talking.
you. No,
Stop.
he has my sandals.
I'll grab Matt. Stop talking to him over there.
No, they jumped
Stop talking.
him. Oh, they were
Stop
together.
talking.
They jumped him. Y'all don't understand. They jumped
But when
him.
we're telling you to do something and you don't listen,
When the officer began his investigation and approached a female dressed in orange who was placed in handcuffs, the investigation was interrupted by another female who approached him and told him that he needed to wait.
Can I get y'all to back up for me, please?
I'm the owner.
I understand.
And she was a real bitch.
I'm still trying to investigate what's going on.
She
Please
knows
just back
that
away.
I was here earlier.
I understand.
No,
Yo,
no,
don't tell me to wait. Excuse me. Excuse me.
The old charger was with her.
I don't care. I just asked. He told you to get away from her. I just asked you to
I
wait.
want to make sure she's okay.
All right, stand by.
I want to know what happened to her. I was here earlier.
Have a seat.
I don't care where you were at.
Have a seat.
It doesn't matter.
Have a seat.
Get over her. What did she do?
Well, you both are going to jail for obstruction.
Obstruction. I just
Excuse
asked
me.
if she's okay,
Excuse me.
sir.
They asked you to
Excuse me.
leave, right?
Excuse me.
He
Have
didn't
a
ask me
seat.
to leave. He asked.
Have a seat.
No, but what is
Have
wrong with her?
a seat.
Sir, is she okay?
Ma'am, I'm going to charge you for resisting if you don't sit down.
I'm not.
Have a seat.
No, but what I want to know is she okay?
Okay.
First off,
I will explain to that in a moment.
Why am I handcuffed?
Because you're resisting me. I
I'm
told
not
you to step
resisting
back.
you.
You're not listening to me.
You. Sir?
Okay, I'm done talking to
That'd
you.
be my right.
You're gonna go to jail for resisting.
Investigation. That's what's going on. That's why.
No, I'm asking if she's okay because I was here
She's
earlier.
under arrest right now. You're interfering in
know.
an investigation. It does not matter. You
I was
interfere, you're
here
gonna be under
though,
arrest
but
as well.
the thing is I was here. I didn't see her do anything
Okay.
though. That's what I'm asking.
It's called interference.
Sir, I'm not
She's obstructing.
interfering. I'm asking you a question.
I already told you. She's
No.
under arrest.
Why?
Why does that matter to you?
Because it matters to me because I was here as
Okay.
a witness.
Were you involved in this
I'm a witness.
altercation?
I'm a witness.
Okay. It's called
I'm
interference.
asking you, sir, sir, calm down.
She doesn't want to listen to police when we tell her to get away.
I don't know. I'm just asking you what happened
Okay.
because I was here in witnessing, so I'm asking you what happened. I have no right to
See
be.
somebody in handcuffs. We have people separated.
Sir,
Why do you think it's a
sir.
good idea to go over and talk?
I'm not because I want to know.
Hey, lock
I know.
that cuff up all the way.
No, I'm handcuffed, but I also have a
I literally just watched you pull your hand up.
Yes, because literally you're hurting me right now. I did nothing wrong, sir. You first off, you know you're handcuffing me by law. You have to tell me to read me my rights.
I don't have to read you the rights.
Yes, I do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you're talking to the wrong person. My aunt is like literally Orange County
That's fine.
judge.
That's fine.
You know, you're messing with the wrong person.
That's fine.
So I'm gonna ask you right now,
I'm
what
gonna
did I
ask
do?
you. I'm gonna ask
asking
you right now.
sir.
I already told you what you did.
Sir?
Now you're gonna comply with
I-
my questions, or you're gonna go to jail.
I'm not
Simple
gonna
as
go to
that.
Jail, no.
Okay,
I
so
asked
tell me
you
your
a
name.
question. I said, what is going on? You haven't asked me my name.
I was
Nor,
about
sir,
to ask you right now for
ask
your
me my
name. Okay, so
But
what's
I
your name?
said, what happened? Because I was here and I saw her do nothing. All I'm asking is, what is she doing? Because I
Involved in a
was
physical
here,
altercation.
sir. I don't know,
Involved in a
and I
physical-
missed it.
okay.
I'm just asking what happened.
What she
And
did
I
or did
told
not
her,
do
I
is
said,
not-
Are you okay?
What she did or did not do is not your concern right now. What is your
Yes, it
first
is,
name?
Because I was here, sir.
I've never seen someone so desperately want to get involved in something that is none of her business. The Karen identified herself as Rebecca Preston.
Sir,
So we
I'm
can
a
do this
witness.
back and forth. I'll just
But
talk
I'm
the whole
a
time you're
witness.
talking.
I'm a witness. I'm not.
I understand you're a witness.
I'm a witness.
However, when there's a suspect and we tell you to step away from the suspect, you do that.
I'm a witness.
A
witness who we told you to step away from the suspect and you didn't do. So you failed to obey a
I
lawful
asked
command.
if she was okay
That
because
doesn't-
she seemed at
that's not the
distress,
point.
sir.
Okay, she's a suspect.
But
So
you
if I have
handcuffed me
a
and
crime,
didn't
you're not.
read me
You
my
have no
rights.
right to step up to that
Nobody's
person.
read me my rights.
We haven't asked you any incriminating questions.
Then why am I handcuffed? You can't handcuff me reading my rights, sir.
You obviously don't know the law, so
I
you
do
might want to
know
just
the
stop.
law. You're talking to the wrong person. My
Okay.
aunt is a fucking Orange County judge. Like, you're reading the wrong person. You did not read me my rights before you handcuffed me, sir.
I don't have to read.
Yes, you do. You cannot
Okay,
handcuff
so
somebody.
a person
over your rights.
running
I've done
from
nothing
us, we
wrong.
have to read them the
I am
rights while we're
not-
running after them before we
I'm
handcuff
not
them?
running after anybody.
don't
I'm
have to do
standing
that again,
here
sir.
and I just asked if she was okay. And what
Okay,
happened?
I understand. I understand. Sergeant Arnold.
I recorded everything.
That's cool. I'm recording too, bro.
In case you missed it, she's a witness. She wants to know if the woman is okay and if she did nothing wrong. It absolutely destroys this woman inside to know she's not controlling the situation.
Hey, get her, put her in a car.
All right, stand
No,
up.
I'm not getting up. You're not ready.
You're going. I don't have to stand up.
Okay, do I not? Hold the up. Hey, you're a yoga person. What have I done wrong?
You can stay right over there.
That's fine.
Put her in.
Hey, dude, can you like not put too much pressure? I was in a car accident like 3 years ago, so my like left is good. No.
But here you are involved in a fight.
Yeah.
I'm not involved in a fight. I want to make sure she's
Let go of
okay.
this.
No, you're
Let go of this.
right.
Let go of it.
Put your hands.
But I
There you
don't
go.
understand why you put in the vehicle though. Y'all have to.
Because you're being placed under arrest for resisting at this point.
I'm not arresting anything. I'm asking a question.
All right, how many times did I tell you to back up?
Like twice. I
That's all.
want to make sure she's okay.
And I advise you go to law school, sir, and read the law.
Hey, how about you go to law school?
No,
right, buddy.
stop for 1 second. Okay.
You've been explained to it multiple times. You just want to
No,
talk over
sir,
people.
what
I'm
is
not
your
going to
name?
explain it. So I already explained it. My name is
No.
Officer Crondell.
Hey, Officer Condo.
I've explained it multiple times. It doesn't matter.
What happened? I was
There was a
here
physical
earlier.
altercation. That's what I told you. What happened? What she's in handcuffs.
I was just
Why
she's
she's in
okay,
handcuffs?
though.
Why she's in handcuffs is none of your concern.
You're
It
fact that
is.
you're
I'm
sitting
a
here-
witness to earlier those. I want to
Okay,
make sure
but-
she is okay. That's all I said is she is okay. She didn't do anything wrong. That's all I think is I want to make sure she is okay. I'm a witness. I'm not. I didn't
You
do
sit in the car.
anything wrong.
Have a seat.
No, not to read me my rights.
Okay,
Tell me
either
why
you sit in the car or we put you in the car.
Have a seat.
Okay, that's fine. Hard.
All right, thank you.
Damn.
There to get your name from you.
Yes. Am I being arrested, sir? Because no one's read me my rights. All I wanted to do is make sure she was okay because I was with her.
Well, to be placed under arrest, you don't necessarily have to be read your rights.
Say it again.
To be placed under arrest, you don't necessarily have to be read your rights.
I can't.
You don't have to be read Miranda warning unless we ask you questions.
No one's asking questions. All I
That's
wanted
why.
was
That's
to
why.
make
That's
sure
why
she's
nobody's read you your rights.
okay. Then I shouldn't be arrested. Let me go home. I don't care. At this point, fine. Like she's on her own. I guess I feel bad for her. Like I was a witness to earlier, but I'm not going to be a witness at this point. I won't help her at all. I don't even know her.
For someone who knows the law so well, she surely doesn't know what Miranda rights are for. The craziest part is that this woman created this drama all on her own for someone she barely even knew.
Listen, I come from a family of law enforcement, and I come from a family, my grandmother is an intelligence officer. I come from a family of military. I understand this. All I was saying, you want to talk to me? I'll talk to you. I was here earlier. She was literally asking for my help. I'm standing there. I am willing to tell you everything you want to know that I witnessed.
Do you have
She got
handcuffs on?
aggressive, sir.
Do you have handcuffs on?
Yes.
Are they in the front?
No, he didn't do a very good job, sir.
Alright, step out.
Want to fix them?
Yeah, step
But
out.
be
I
careful
gotta-
with this hip. This is broken right
I will.
here.
I'll be
was in a
careful.
car
They do have to go behind your back, though. That's a policy.
This is what he did. Like, you can talk to him about that. On me. But I'm not like resisting arrest or anything. But if you're gonna read me my rights, if I've done legally something wrong, when I'm literally willing to talk to the officer, I'm like, I'll talk.
23 just won. The female in the back of my car, slip cuffs.
No, there was slip cuffs over there. He didn't fix them.
I'm saying I'm fixing them.
Okay, good. Because he needs really some help on learning how to do that properly. Just be gentle with my
I will.
wrist right now.
Alright, so put your hands behind your back like you're praying. Like your hands together. Yep, just like that.
I have no problem doing that. But all I said is I'm a witness. Like, do you want to talk to me? Like, I'll talk right now. She's asking for my help. I'm willing to talk. I didn't even conversation with her or anything. In the sense that, no, I'm not going to be back in there. Like, I want to talk to the officer.
Have a seat.
Who's in charge?
Officer Lopez, I believe. Or
Who is that? Is he like
over
a
there.
sergeant?
Yeah,
Go
you
get
gotta see
him.
the back of
No,
the
I'm not getting it. I want to talk
I really
to
don't want to throw you in the back
Okay,
of the car. Just please have a
can we
seat.
have a conversation, please? I'm not here to fight.
I'm
This is
telling you to get in the back of the car.
Okay, but
If you don't want to listen to that,
no,
that's
can you
also
talk to me
resisting.
for 2 seconds?
Yeah, I'm getting back in the front seat.
I understand you're stressed out,
Have a seat.
but I didn't do anything wrong. This is stupid. Oh my god, like I'm literally a witness.
She's a recent graduate of YouTube University. She knows everyone's rights and police procedures. Legend has it that the Karen still wants to know if the other woman is okay. Rebecca was eventually let go after being warned to not interrupt the officer's investigation.